Welcome to the Riverhawks Insider. I'm Derek Brown. Riverhawks football started out the season 2-2. Last Saturday, they hosted West Texas A&M. The Riverhawks had their hands full with the 9th-ranked team in Division II. Rick Hamilton covered the game.
The Riverhawks take the field against West Texas A&M. NSU kicker Drew Patton opens up scoring with a 29-yard field goal. West Texas running back Kelvin Thompson scores the first of his 3 touchdowns from 2 yards out. After a high snap, NSU return man Nate Robinson weaves through the defense for 60 yards to give the offense great field position. But the offense couldn't take advantage and settled for Patton's second field goal. Junior defensive end Travis Boswell gets the first of his 3 sacks. On 4th and 13, late in the game, West Texas converts on a crucial 4th and 13. And a few plays later, they score another touchdown. Kenny Davis passes to Kendall McCallum for a touchdown. On this punt, West Texas makes a crucial mistake, touching the ball and allowing NSU to regain possession. Drew Patton would add his 3rd and final field goal of the day. Trey McVay burns the West Texas defense for a 58-yard touchdown to bring NSU within 5 and celebrates with his teammates. After a West Texas catch and run, the Riverhawks would force a fumble and recover. But on 3rd and 1, Kelvin Thompson bounces outside and scores to put the nail in the coffin. West Texas 34, NSU 22.
Well, I think, we played the number 9 team in the country. They're a perennial power in Division II football, and for us to battle it down till the last 3 or 4 minutes, the game was still, could have been anyone's game, and for us to be in the game, have a chance to go down and possibly score and win it is a plus. And we have to build on any positive we have, but at the same time, we're not here to play close. We're here to win. And so ultimately, we've got to find a way to win those tough games also. Well, Commerce is picked to win University of Kentucky. They're a good football team. They're a team that has beat us in the last quarter 2 years in a row, and similar game to what we played in last week. And it's a game that we're going to have to be clicking on all cylinders. We're going to have to be very good on defense, offense, and special teams. Well, their tailback is an outstanding football player. He may be the best tailback we faced this year. He's very elusive. He's got a 5th gear that we haven't seen. And so we're going to have to make tackles at the line of scrimmage, because if he gets out in the open field, he's gone.
I did have 3 sacks last game, and I just want to iterate that our coaching staff, our D-line coaches, Coach Noel, Coach Richmond, they did a really good job preparing us. They got us D-line really using our hands, and when you're playing with your hands, it's hard for a defensive tackle, guard, any kind of offensive lineman to really stop you if you play with your hands. Our secondary and linebackers did a wonderful job of holding the receivers down, which gives us time, us D-linemen, more time to get to the quarterback. So, like I said, I just want to give all my, my 3 sacks. I'm going to give that to my receiver, or my D-backs and my coaches, because, like I said, they had a real good job in preparation and getting us ready for the game. So,
Thanks, Rick. Football hopes to get the bounce-back win against Texas A&M Commerce for their homecoming game. The men's soccer team went on a 2-game losing streak. At home, Newman University came to town last Sunday to keep the losing streak alive.
The 9 flags represent the countries that soccer players are from. With 2 losses in a row at home, the Riverhawks are ready to take the field and take down Newman University. The Riverhawks trying to score early, but the 2 put-ins or put-outs from Newman. The big defender Bo Evans comes up to put it in for the early goal in the 6th minute. Zach Smoker here puts on the moves but can't find a goal. The Riverhawks go in halftime up 1-0. They come out hot with the shot almost going in, but Matt Morrell makes a few huge stops late in the game to keep the shutout and the lead intact. Frustration set in for Newman Hans Hessel, and he got the yellow card. The Riverhawks would hold on to the very close win, but we're still happy about the victory.
That win was good because we lost the last 2 games at home. It was kind of a winner or nothing, all or nothing situation. We had to win to bounce back from the last 2 losses. It was good to win today. It wasn't as good a win as we wished. We should have scored more goals than just one, but one's enough, I guess. We'll take the win. We got the shutout today. They really weren't very creative in the offense. They just couldn't get through us. They weren't good enough on the day to put anything in the back of the net. So it's good for us to get the shutout. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to be the last goal of the day. I didn't think it'd be the game winner, but you know, it feels good to get a game winner from the back. It doesn't happen very often, and I'll take it when I get it.
Gives some confidence again. Gets us back to winning ways. We needed it. The hard work we've been doing is paying off. We focus a lot on that, especially after shipping in goals like we had the past couple games. We worked a lot on it, and I feel like it's paid off. Because we just got to be more clinical in front of goal. We work on finishing quite a bit, and I guess it's not enough. I guess we'll keep working.
Women's soccer has had the best start they had in quite a few years, 4-1-2. The Riverhawks look to keep their record with only 1 loss. Midwest State and Abilene Christian came to town last weekend to snap the Riverhawks' winning streak. Blaine McClain was there all weekend.
I'm Glenn McClain with an update on your Lady Riverhawks soccer.
On Friday, the Lady Riverhawks met up with Midwestern State. The Lady Hawks scored the late closer, but it was not enough to overcome the 3-goal first-half deficit. This loss took the Lady Hawks to a 4-2-2 record on the season. On Sunday, the Lady Riverhawks looked for a little redemption when they faced the ladies of Abilene Christian. The Riverhawks held the Wildcats scoreless in the first half. Drawn 0-0 at the half, the Riverhawks looked in good shape. But in the second half, the tempo of the game changed as the Abilene Christian Cats started a relentless barrage of shots that, despite the Hawks' best efforts, gave them a 2-goal lead. The Hawks battled back, however. Trailing with time running out, defender Rachel Sordahl set up Katie Valdez with a downfield strike, giving the Lady Hawks a burst of life. But this burst was not enough to overcome the Wildcats' 2-0 lead. After the match, Coach Chase Wooten had this to say.
I think our quality of competition at times is getting better, and I think everybody's improving every game, and so we're probably not improving as fast as others perhaps. I think our work ethic has stayed pretty consistent. I don't think teams are beating us because we're not putting out an effort. I think right now, as the pressure rises and we have 18 and 19-year-olds that are freshmen and sophomore carrying the group a little bit, it puts us in a place in an environment where we're having to chase the game a bit because we're falling behind early. No, I think it's pretty translucent from all the games. We're in a situation where we've fallen behind a couple times and made games of it consistently. We are giving up goals in pretty much back-to-back fashion in the last couple games, and when you're falling down by 2 at this level, then you've really got to sell your soul in the back and push some numbers forward, and it's worked. I mean, we're kind of flirting with fire, but it's been able to get us back in games. We are good enough where we shouldn't be in that situation, at least at home, on a consistent basis. And so if we can settle down and complete some passes, we're good enough. But from a standpoint right now, we kind of had a very mediocre weekend, and on that, teams are going to put you away.
Thanks, Blaine. The UFL's Week 2 came around, and it was successful. Some additions to rules and referees added to the games.
Game 1 of the night was the Jets against the Chiefs. The Jets able to strike first through the air, but the Chiefs come back on the offense. His man scrambles around, throws it up. His man comes down with it. He's rolling on the ground, but this is pro rules. He's got to be tagged. He goes in for 6. Chiefs go for 2, but the Jets defense says no. The Chiefs would get the ball back and try some trickery. It doesn't pay off. The Jets get the pick. The next play, the Jets return the favor. They throw an interception, but the Jets defense able to get their offense back onto the field. and the big man gets the call and goes in for 6. With 7 seconds left in the half, the Chiefs try to close the gap, but can't get it going into the end zone. The Jets' air game worked again as the catch and run goes in to the end zone, lengthening their lead. The Jets passing again, and it would win 24-12. The Jets were happy about their first win.
Overall, the defense played good, well coached by both sides of the ball. My team came out and played. We wanted it more. Since last week, we got cheated, and now we just played hard and just got the win. We blew them out. We don't show no respect for no team. When the game's on the line, we're going to run up the score. I don't care if we winning. It don't matter. We see you in the way, we're going to run you over. We don't care.
I think I played pretty well. I had 1 pick. I had a couple of drop picks, but overall our defense showed up tonight and we shut them down.
The Dolphins and the Raiders got the late game of the night. Raiders would take the lead up by 2 scores with that completion. The Dolphins would close the gap by 1 score with the halfback pass, and his guy comes down with it. But the Raiders were all over the Dolphins, especially through the air. That pair of touchdowns would lead to a pick 6 for the Raiders defense. The big man jumps in front of the in route, and he goes all the way. The Raiders' running game also was there, weaving in and out of the Dolphins' defense. He dived towards the pylon in for 6. The Raiders were all over the Dolphins, winning 47-7. The Raiders very excited about the win.
It was a good game. We had a plan coming into the week. We executed. We didn't run that many plays, but it's not really how many plays you run, it's how you execute them. We executed them well. We put up 60 points on offense. My offensive coordinator, Jamon Gilstrap, did a great job calling the plays. And on defense, all we really did is play vanilla, play keys, and come up and make tags when we needed to.
We just came out, did our thing, practiced, did whatever we did at practice, came out and played the game.
We put in work. We come out here and put that work in on the field. And like you said before, practice, and make perfect. And that's what we've been doing. And we made mistakes, but we always conquer over our mistakes.
Week 3 for the UFL is on Monday at the Doc Wadley Stadium. Here are some upcoming events. That's it for this week. I'm Derek Brown. See you next time.